I'm Cindy, and I'm just actually start over because I just messed up on my name. I'm Cindy. I go to UC Riverside down in Southern California, and this summer I worked in the Pacific Islands office compiling information on waste-to-energy facilities. I also did some other projects such as looking at plastic bag ban legislation, but I don't have time for that. So here are the Pacific Islands. They are located in between Papua New Guinea and Hawaii. I didn't know they were there either, but there are many U.S.-affiliated islands, including the 2 U.S. territories, Guam and American Samoa, and 1 Commonwealth. These islands are very, very small and have a large waste problem. Here's some kids playing in the landfill on one of the islands with some nearby used oil just dumped there, which isn't a surprise considering the islands run predominantly on petroleum. On the left are pictures of an unlined landfill from Guam. Good news is Guam is getting their first compliant landfill at the end of the month. But needless to say, this does not solve their waste problem, and the islands are looking into different waste diversion technologies to handle this issue, one of which is waste-to-energy. So in my analysis report, I looked at different types of waste and their energy content, a variety of systems and the regulations that these systems would need to comply with, and potential energy productions, and is there a cost-benefit to having one of these things. So to put it simply, waste-to-energy is taking all of the waste, putting it through some kind of system, and producing energy. This can be done either by burning solid waste, breaking down liquid waste, or extracting gas. There are many variables that need to be considered when constructing and operating a waste-to-energy system for them to reach the maximum efficiency. But I don't have time for that. That would be another 6-minute presentation. So let's focus on trash. Municipal solid waste is our everyday trash. Not that the EPA creates any, but it is made up of a variety of materials that all have different energy content. For example, plastic has an energy content 2.5 times greater than wood. On the red table is a real analysis of the waste stream on American Samoa, one of the U.S. territories. And I just put that to show that there is material being discarded that could be harvested for energy. Similar to industrial plants, waste-to-energy facilities need to comply with a ton of regulations. You have the federal government looking at you, as well as state and local governments. That, again, is very complicated, and to make it even more fun, the territories have certain exemptions from the Clean Air Act. Waste-to-energy is not a new idea. It has been around since the early 1900s. There are currently over 80 waste-to-energy facilities within the United States. They handle about 1% of the trash produced by the United States. The other half goes to landfills. These systems are not just for large cities. There are modular systems that can be modified to meet the needs of any size community, if that means having 1 50-ton-per-day system or 2 400-ton-per-day systems. The neat thing about this particular system is that it is enclosed so that that minimizes the amount of environmental regulation that these systems need to deal with. These are some numbers I pulled from the CEO of American Samoa Power Authority. He gave a presentation to the community to educate them about waste-to-energy facilities. This island spends $30 million on fuel to power the island, which breaks down to them spending about $1 million per megawatt of electricity. If the island were to have a waste-to-energy facility that produced 2 megawatts, this could save them $2.3 million in electricity costs and almost 1 million gallons of fuel.
Which island?
This particular data is from American Samoa. So waste-to-energy facilities do have some downsides. In an executive order, it states that the EPA, along with other federal agencies, cannot count waste-to-energy facilities as waste diversion or recycling. And this is because waste-to-energy falls near the bottom of the waste management pyramid. Communities should not be looking into waste-to-energy unless they are doing everything they can to reduce, reuse, and recycle. So to wrap it up, I want to say that the Pacific Islands are alive and well. EPA works with them so that they can improve their environmental health. And a simple definition for waste-to-energy would be the conversion of non-recyclable materials into usable fuel. I would like to dedicate my presentation to Pistachio, who is moved on to a better place this week. He meant a lot to me, just like a lot of people who helped me with my projects. The fellows in the Pacific Islands office, especially my manager, John. I'd like to thank my intern coordinator, Matt, and everyone involved in the program, coordinators, mentors, and my interns, and everyone here at the EPA who came to listen to my 5 minutes of fame. Yes, you.
This might seem simple, but how do you convert plastic into energy without creating some sort of toxic byproduct?
Like through what system? I mean, plastic can be considered as just part of our everyday trash. So if you put it through like the modular system I showed, there is first a combustion chamber. So the material is burned up. It takes out the ferrous and non-combustible materials, and then it moves into an oxidation chamber, which breaks down the macromolecules into more simple elements like carbon and hydrogen. And then from there, that steam can either be used directly as a heat source or released into the atmosphere, because both of those chambers combined ensures an almost 100% carbon burnout, so there really is no toxins being emitted.